It's time for you to be strong-minded. It's time for you to start praying. It's time for you to start lifting your hands and thanking God for waking you up to see another day that was not promised to you, because I promise you somebody in this world was not able to wake up and to see another day, but you have. And what are you doing? You're taking it for granted, and it's not okay. What's up, y'all? It's me, Zemiah G. But y'all knew that though. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome to those that are new to my channel. Welcome, and I'm so excited to have y'all. It is currently 9:31 p.m. Look at that, look at that. Somebody come look at that. Look at that. And I just wanted to cut on the camera and talk to y'all and just talk. I really love talking to y'all. Y'all mean a lot to me. I was just like, I'm finna just cut on the camera. I just feel like talking. Been doing some self-inner work. I just want to let y'all know that it's important to really work on yourself and to really be a better you. I've come to a point into my life to where now it's important to get right, not only with Christ but with yourself as well. It's so vital to start growing. I say that because nobody has time anymore to still be doing the same thing that you was doing 2, 3, 5 years ago. It's time to grow up. It really is. It's time to come to a place, and it's time to come to a realization that it's time to grow up. It's time to evolve. It's time to be a better you. It's time to grow up, because that old stuff that you've been doing, and not bashing anybody. Whenever I'm saying this, it's not to bash anybody. Let me just make that clear. It's a point to where we have to grow up, and I'm not just speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for myself as well, because I'm still trying to grow in some places too. So what I'm saying is because I've been there, and I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to become a better me, because I know that I know my worth, I know my potential, and I know that there's more in me, which is why I am growing internally in every dimensional wealth as I can. I say that to say that it's really time to stop playing games, get real, get right, because time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. And it's really time to just get up. It's time to get up, girl. It's time to get up. Okay, you hear me when I say that? It's time to get up. And I know I'm not in a you set up. No, I don't care about that right now. It's time to get up. Wow. That caught me off guard, because wow, that just did something to my spirit. It really did. Wow, it's time to get up. That's what this title is going to be called. It's time to get up, girl. It's time to get up from the depression that you was in. It's time to get up from the lack of self-discipline that you've been having. It's time to get up from being stressed. It's time to get up from the negativity that you've been putting on yourself. It's time to get up from the lack of self-worth. It's time to get up, okay? It's time to get up. It's time. Again, time wait for nobody. It's just amazing. Like it's really time to get out of that place that we've been comfortable in, y'all. And I feel like that's where a lot of people mess up at. A lot of people get too comfortable with where they at and don't want to move, don't want to do nothing. Because why? You done got too comfortable into that state. Now you don't want to do nothing because you done got too comfortable. Never get too comfortable in a position that you in, because there's always time to grow. There's always time to evolve, y'all. It's like, be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable, because that's how you're gonna grow. You're going to grow into a better you. You're going to cross stepping stone for you if you be uncomfortable. You will never grow if you are never uncomfortable. That's why I have this lock screen on my phone. It says growth is uncomfortable. Wow. That is amazing. My camera died, so this is me coming to y'all, being real with y'all, okay? Because we need that. We need those people that are going to be real with us. It's time to stop being in that place of being uncomfortable, to say how you feel, to speak the truth. It's time to stop trying to sugarcoat and beat around the bush about things. No, it's time to speak up, say how you feel, and stop holding back the truth, because people need to hear the truth. And I feel like that's what's wrong with a lot of people now. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth because a lot of people don't tell them the truth. So when you tell somebody the truth that's not used to hearing the truth, they're gonna feel some kind of way. They're gonna be like, oh, you trying to be funny, or you trying to be this, or you trying to be that. No, you're just not used to hearing the truth. So now you feel like I'm trying to be funny. Now you feel like I'm trying to come at you sideways, because why? You're not used to hearing the truth. So that's why now it's time to speak up. It's time to start being that real friend, okay? It's time to start being truthful. It's time, y'all. I didn't even plan to cut on the camera to even talk about any of this at all, because I literally had no clue of what I was going to talk about. But I guess it's on my heart to say, so I'm gonna say it, and I'm going to upload this. I am, because I feel like it needs to be said. I feel like a lot of people don't wanna, I don't know, it's just a lot going on in the world. It's time, and it's time to get up. It's time to get up and stop being into that sunken place that you have been feeling. You have been feeling low. You have been beating yourself up. You have been so indecisive and going back and forth with some things. You have been deflected on, people blaming you, people bashing you, people stabbing you in your back. Get up, okay? It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to be strong. It's time for you to be strong-minded. It's time for you to start praying. It's time for you to start lifting your hands and thanking God for waking you up to see another day that was not promised to you. Because I promise you, somebody in this world was not able to wake up and to see another day, but you have. And what are you doing? You're taking it for granted, and it's not okay. It's not okay. You need to give God what he deserves, okay? None of us would be here without him, period. And that's just that. And I feel like a lot of us take it for granted. And even myself, I've gotten to that place to where I did, because I was never really praying. I was, you know, doing stuff that I have no business doing, trying to hang around with the wrong crowd. And that's another thing too. Y'all get so caught up in try to ride the same wave like everybody else is riding. Don't ride that wave. Don't be like everybody else. Dare to be different. Be you. Be a different somebody. Be wired differently. I literally just post that on Facebook. I'm wired differently. It's because I am. I really am. I know for a fact that I am. And I'm not saying that to be boastful. I'm saying that in the most humblest way possible. Why? Because I'm confident and I'm not cocky in that. I sincerely, genuinely believe that. I really am. And that's where a lot of y'all mess up. Y'all want to do the same thing that everybody else doing, but you don't want to be your own self. You don't want to be your own unique person. Be you. Be different. Why is it that you have to do the same thing that everybody else is doing? Why? Is it because it's cool? Is it because, oh, I want to fit in? Don't try to fit in. I've tried to do that before, and it does not feel good at all. It does not feel good to try to be like somebody else, or not even be somebody else, but to doing things you have no business doing. Don't do it. If you know that's not of you, don't do it, period. If you know that there's better that relies within you, then be that better person. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to pray. You have to speak life. You have to manifest into yourself to be that better person that you want to become. You can't hang around other people that's not trying to evolve, that's trying to become better. Because what's that saying? Birds of a feather gonna flock together. So and so doing that, and you hanging around with them, oh, you're gonna be doing the same thing. So if they're not trying to grow and be a better person, and you are, but then you start hanging with them, you're eventually going to start being around that of, okay, well, now you done dropped your goals and everything else because you're hanging around this group of people that isn't trying to evolve. Surround yourself with people that is trying to grow. Surround yourself with people that is trying to become better for themselves. We've been put on this earth for a purpose. Every single one of us has a gift. Every single one of us has a gift, but it's up to us to put away all of the distractions and focus on that. Wow. This is really helping me right now. Like I said, I never thought I was going to be on camera to even talk about this, but it needs to be talked about. I feel like it's not talked a lot about. Back to like me saying, talking about and speaking on the truth, it needs to be said because it is the truth. A lot of us don't want to hear the truth. Everybody think, now I'm not gonna say everybody, some people think that, again, back to, oh, you're trying to be funny. Oh, so what that supposed to mean? Like, why is it that somebody has to be funny? Why is it that I just can't tell you the truth? Why is it that I can't be open-minded about something? No one can ever have their own perspective. No one can have their own opinions about things or even speak on how they feel, because now I'm trying to be funny. Now I'm trying to be funny because I'm speaking the truth and telling you how I feel about a certain situation, and now you feeling some kind of way. If anything, if I'm coming to you and telling you how I feel about a certain situation, you should be open to that. You should be on that mindset like, oh, she actually, you know, coming to me and actually talking to me. No, some people are not like that. Some people think, oh, she came to me trying to, no. That's not it. Y'all gotta cut that out. Another thing too, like if you're venting to somebody, it's a difference between venting and talking about somebody. Now, if I'm venting to you, venting is telling someone how I feel about a certain situation, right? That's venting. Now, talking about somebody is, oh, she did it, she did that, or he did this, he did it. That's talking about someone. That's being messy. But if I'm telling you how I feel, y'all have to cut it out with mistaken venting for being messy and talking about somebody. Those are two totally different things. Also, too, you have to be careful with who you vent to. You have to be careful who you surround yourself around, because everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not your friend. Our friends help each other. Friends build each other up. Friends build each other to become a better them. If you around people that's not doing that, or not helping you reach your goals, or not pushing you, or doing what you need to do, then you need to cut them off. Everybody is not your friend. Just because you go out and party 24/7 does not make them your friend. Are they going to be there for you whenever you're crying? Are they going to be there for you whenever you feel that you're at your lowest? Are they going to be there for you whenever you feel as if you have no one? Can they read you? Can they read like, oh, it's something wrong with her, without them verbally coming out and saying something? That's a friend. That's a friend. Find those real friends. Real friends that are actually going to be there for you. That's going to push you. That's gonna be like, if you're trying to start a business, have that friend to be like, hey girl, you doing what you need to do for your business, right? Not a friend that you building a business and they taking stuff away from you while you're trying to build your business. That's not a friend. They're supposed to help you build and they're taking away. They're supposed to help you increase. They're helping you decrease. It's time to get up from the distractions that you have been distracted by. It's time to get up and stay focused on what is important. We're all distracted by all these little different things, by social media. We paint this picture in our heads of how life is supposed to be because of what social media display. No, we all have our own lives. We all have different journeys. We have to really go about things in the right heart, in the right spirit, and stop holding grudges, stop being hateful, stop trying to reciprocate the same energy, because that's how I was. Ready to reciprocate. Oh, you treat me like that, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing. No, it's time to stop doing that. It's time to stop reciprocating the same energy, because time is too short for that, and it's time to get up from doing that. It's time to start trying to have a heart of forgiveness. It's time to start having a heart of peace, okay? Because when you have that mindset of reciprocating the same energy, girl, it is not real peace. I promise you. It's time to evolve into a better us. It's time to start evolving. Time to start being compassionate. It's time to start being optimistic. It's time to start thinking beyond temporary. It's time to start having serenity. It's peace. It's time to start being steadfast. It's time to start being faithful to ourselves, importantly to ourselves. It's time to get up, and it's time to start. And I'm happy that I am growing in the way that I'm growing, because I'm able to help you guys in a way. And again, this was not to bash anybody at all. It simply was to just tell how I feel. Wow, y'all, I'm going to upload this and I'm going to share this because I feel like it's for a reason. I really do. I don't know, like I said, I thought I was gonna pick up the camera and maybe start for a vlog. This is not going to be a vlog. This is just a simple plain out, you know, video. I turned on the camera and here it is. It's probably a reason for this. It's time to cut off those friends that have not been doing us any good, that have not been benefiting us in any kind of way. It's time to break away from those toxic relationships that have not been helping us. Stop holding on to the history and latch on to the happiness for yourself. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, it's the reason that I'm doing this right now. Let go of those toxic relationships. It's time to get up and go, okay? It's time to get up. It's time to start knowing your self-worth. It's time to start knowing who you are and whose you are. It's time. Stop staying in that place of feeling worthless. You are loved. You are cared for. You are beautiful. You are handsome. Whoever's watching this, you are amazing. You are amazing in every way. You have to work within yourself. If you want something, get up and get it. Get up and get it. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say about what you want for yourself. Don't worry about that. If it's something that you want to do, then go do it. Nobody can hold you back but you. Growth has no limitations. It has no limitations whatsoever. So why wait? What are we waiting for? You cannot become the person that you need to become if you're not working on yourself, and if you're not letting go of the distractions that are holding you down or holding you back from who or what you want to do. It's time to get up. Okay, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, I didn't know I was gonna come on here and do that. I really hope that it blessed you and it made you feel a bit of comfort. If you like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share. I appreciate all the support that has been given to me. I love y'all so much. I appreciate you for watching if you watched this far, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. I'm sorry, I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to say this too. We need to start having time to ourselves. We get so caught up in spending our space and time and energy into everybody else, but when it comes to you, you don't even have the time to do that for yourself. Wow, that's good. I hope you caught on to that. You can spend and give all your time, effort, and energy into everybody else, but when it comes to you, you don't have time for it. You don't have time for you. Wow. We need to be self-aware and mindful of that. Why? Because self is important. You are important. So we have to take in those days and have those days and time to ourselves. We do. It's important to work on ourselves because we're worrying about everything else in the world but ourselves. And that's where the issue is. We have to be selfish sometimes with ourselves and our time. We have to be selfish. So put aside everyone else and put you first. Stop putting yourself on the back burner, because you come first. If you have set aside for you to have a you day, a me day, and someone asks you, hey, are you busy? Yes, I'm busy. I'm busy working on myself is what I'm busy doing. So no, you don't have time for anybody else. Why? It's because you need to have time for yourself, because you don't get that enough. Sometimes we get stuck on this same routine and cycle of doing things all the time that when it comes to our mental, we don't have time for nothing because we're so tied up in everything else and don't have time for ourselves. So start having time with yourself, okay? I love y'all.